it's amazing to think back to UFC 75 when the UFC first came to the UK. Now you're talking about 25 shows in the United Kingdom, but few markets as rabid about mixed martial arts as London's.
And the moment you saw guys like Michael Bisping start to fight in the UFC, he seemed as though he was alone. Now there are a number of English fighters with dreams of headlining this arena.
The Korean Superboy going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there.
Lands a nice leg kick. Good punch.
Choi gets hit with a kick. Huge block there.
Oh, big head kick lands.
Man, that's a stinging jab. You can tell he's been boxing his whole life.
Yeah, and I mean, it's popping over and over. He's throwing it, and he's a boxer, so he throws it from a little bit of a different stance. So it's not something the MMA fighter is used to seeing. Oh, that right hand barely missed there. Nice shot there by the champ. The fighter's on point tonight, lands a beautiful kick.
Just over 3 minutes to go now.
Oh, back and forth we go.
Try to establish that jab. Good straight hand there by Choi.
Beautiful defense, nice block.
Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades.
Hold your ground. I need you to go forward.
Winded up on the right there to no avail. Tags it with the overhand.
When he gets close and he throws, he lands.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Nice punch by the Korean Superboy.
He's got great kicks also. He needs to be throwing more kicks in this fight. He hasn't thrown many at all.
Keep your hands up. Use your
I mean, he's cutting down the size with these beautiful leg kicks.
cross, hook, high.
Oh, nice straight there by the Korean Superboy. Leads with the right punch. Oh, punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing his shots.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
Oh, doing work with the jab. Head kick blocked.
You know, that's a big thing whenever you're blocking high kicks, man. You cannot just take the brunt of that kick on one arm. You have to get that cross arm to try and guide that kick so you don't take all of it.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Well, no problem getting inside to land that straight punch. He's got a huge edge and reach, and he made good use of it there. Oh, nasty cut there, right on the bridge of the nose. Horn sounds for the end of of round one. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see times where they came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand.
Nice, good.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Straight punch, that is useful. Nice crack there. Again, going back to the jab, just out of range. Nice jab. Checks the leg kick. Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Choi. Man, he's got good hands. Beautiful strike there.
Taking a lot of body shots this round.
Oh! Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
Him with the straight. Nice job there by Choi.
Another punch to the head.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, beautiful jab there. It's one thing to have length, of course, it's another to use it effectively. Beautiful job with that jab. Missed with that attempt.
Another punch to the head. He's really turning every part of himself into those strikes to the head.
Need to get a takedown now.
Big inside kick. Nice punch lands over the top.
90 seconds and counting in round two. Looks like the cut man to my right is starting to get anxious with all the high volume of strikes being landed here. He has really kept his opponent on his heels throughout.
He's had him on his heels. He's got him reacting. He's reacting to the feints. He's reacting to the jab. He's reacting to every single thing coming in his direction. He has got to find a way to change the narrative, to change the way that this fight is playing out if he wants an opportunity. But to this point, this boxer has looked amazing.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
All the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way. The referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move, and when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position.
2 rounds in the books.
All right, buddy. Let's punch into that clinch this round. All right? He has no answer for your clinch. He's not defending the right way. He's open for those knees, those elbows. All of that is working great.
All right, no telestrator for DC tonight, but we'll get you some replays. And if you like face punching, that was a good round.
Yeah, where's my telestrator, man? I want to draw this action. But yeah, John, you're right. It was the striking, it was the punches that really did allow him to take control of this round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight. All right, pretty good back and forth action in the previous 2 rounds. Your expectations here as this next round gets underway?
I expect the action to really pick up now. These guys have to lay it on the line as we start to approach the end of the fight.
Sticking that jab out there.
Well, new round, same narrative. He continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous frame.
All right, let's put that right out there now.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt.
Nice block there.
Both guys appeared to land there. Oh, roundhouse kick. Well, when you're dealing with a cut like that, it may not be long before it starts to impact the breathing. Not a good spot to be in here. He's able to slip the left. Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked.
And then he throws a overhand right. That's a beautiful body kick. More strikes to the head.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
Lands that beautiful jab.
Hit him with some strikes.
Big shot to the head.
Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie. Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, man, that cut is getting worse by the minute. Looking ghastly at this point.
Great job blocking that punch. Real quick leg kick. Yeah, he's got to. He's got to start checking kicks. He's hurt. He's wobbling.
We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Choi's hook shot blocked, though, by the defense. Nice job getting that guard up to prevent any further damage.
Nice strike.
All right, so he's dealing with some swelling upstairs, and you got to think his opponent is going to continue to attack that region.
Well, he has to. He's starting to see now the work is being done. He's starting to see the benefits of the work with the swelling that's starting to occur. Great block there.
Keeping him honest with the jab. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Choi gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Well, he's the taller fighter and able to land a knee to the body with relative ease there. Lands another strike upstairs, and for his opponent, that is certainly not going to help matters when it comes to the swelling.
He can't miss, Jay. And when you saw the swelling initially, you knew that he needed to change something. He still has not changed that. And while it's getting worse, it's still not at a point where we should panic. But a few more, and he's going to find himself in a dire situation.
Back to the jab now, no good. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. The striking has been on point. Huge striking hands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Seconds winding down in round 4. Oh, big left. What a round. All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and he heads back to the stool, and hopefully he can stay in this fight because that is a severe cut that he's dealing with right now.
Aggressive. Don't be stupid.
All right, I'm being told we've got some replays from the previous round, and it appears as though the cut on the bridge of the nose is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse by the minute, and he's got an opponent in front of him that wants to target it. He wants to hit him on the nose over and over again. I wonder if every time he gets hit there, the blood goes down into the mouth, making it difficult to breathe.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The 4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight.
And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio.
Bro, that cut is so bad. Like, can't the referee stop the fight right now?
Somebody needs to stop it, because he won't.
Yeah.
That's the thing. That's the beauty in the fighter. He will not quit. Sometimes you got to go in there and tell him, hey, man, there's tomorrow.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to happen today.
Able to land to the body there with the left kick. Oh, strong punch there by Choi. Oh, the damage just continues to be inflicted. And with respect to the athletes, if this was a movie, I might just walk out. I don't need to see anymore.
I mean, I just don't need to see it. It's to a point now where it's getting a bit uncomfortable. You have a fighter who's clearly outmatched, and his corner will not save him. This is crazy.
Oh, hook to the head by the Korean Super Bowl. Oh, collar tie.
Now they separate.
2 minutes have gone by.
All right, hands up, hands up. Looking to set up that uppercut now.
Really good job by the fighter to land that kick. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit.
Stay heavy on that cut. Let's go, hit it.
Choi gets caught by that straight punch. You got to do better than that defensively.
It's okay. Keep your hands up.
That's a big strike right there.
He lands with the left. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Let's go. Give me that overhand now.
Big right hand. Oh!
Unable to land with that punch. Oh, roundhouse kick. Style points on that one. Under 2 minutes here to go, round 4. Trying to inflict some damage here, but misses with the kick.
Oh, inside kick.
Both fighters throwing heat now. What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged, swollen area upstairs.
That's exactly what he should do. You know, we are talking about a guy that is so talented, that is so...
Shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
All right, so he's landed a few seminal uppercuts already, DC. You got to think he goes back to it.
I am almost certain he's going to go and try to find another one of those. But expect him to really sit down and try to make one really count and try to end this fight.
1 minute to go in the round.
Big punch lands. Ooh. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to now start to find uppercuts up the middle to try to do damage to his opponent.
Quick jab. All right, so a good series of kicks by him there. He has mixed it up beautifully, I think, on the feet tonight.
He is kicking everywhere tonight. He's doing a fantastic job.
Choi gets caught by that straight hand. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4. All right, we're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool, because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Fifth and final round, fourth coming. All right, next round is underway, and both fighters still look pretty fresh to me, DC. Maybe they're doing your sprint workouts during training camp or
I
something.
mean, these guys are known for working very, very hard. Both of them make cardio a very key factor in their preparation, and it's showing on both sides of the octagon.
Nice jab there. Oh, and he lands another knee there, DC. He talked a lot to us about his length and his size advantage. Doesn't always pay to be the...
Oh, he's hurting bad here.
Just out of range with that strike.
Good stick.
Well, I'm not sure if there's a facial fracture at some time, but the striking approach has certainly worked tonight, and his opponent is hurting for sure.
He's hurting really bad right now. I mean, every single time a shot lands up top, you could see the damage that it's inflicting. The work that he has done has been masterful. And now he has his opponent very limited because he can't take many shots to the head anymore.
The kick is there to the body. Nice straight there by the Korean. Opponent trying to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it. It's coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad. Oh, my goodness.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
All right, it's late in the fight now. I don't need to be a judge to tell you that he is clearly losing. What is a fighter's mentality when you know you need a finish or you're getting an L?
This is when you got to go to the Nate Diaz mentality. Kill or be killed. You got to throw everything at your opponent, because if this thing goes to the judges, you are not going to win this fight. He's got that single collar tie locked in. They're so evenly matched, they're going tit-for-tat.
Oh, another beautiful body shot there. You see the damage starting to accumulate. Maybe some defense would be wise at this point in the fight.
I think so, John. You can't just get beat up to the body. It doesn't show itself right away. It takes time whenever you're beating somebody up from the body and working your way up to the head. But right now we are starting to see the damage, and you see it not only in the body, but in the reactions of the opponent.
Under 2 minutes to decide this one now. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still
Oh, big diving punch to the head. Oh, and there it is! Doohochoi gets the win by TKO.
Jeez Louise!
Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it. The official decision is in. Here is the veteran voice, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 30 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO and still